This is the free motion quilting tutorial for Icicle Lights. This design is stitched by first stitching a straight line, and then you stop and you stitch a little star shape. So I went straight across and then I did some diagonal lines, just travel stitching back in order to create my little star shape. And then you're going to travel stitch back, and that creates your Icicle Lights. You're just working this design from the center of your quilting space into the edge of your quilting space into the center. And you can see I'd like to vary the length of my Icicle Lights so that some are nice and long and some are short. It just really adds to the texture and interest of this design to kind of play with it and see the effect of different lengths going into the center. Of course, if you want to, you don't have to stitch all of them consistently. You could do all of them the same length. You could do all of them almost reaching the edge of your quilting space. It's entirely up to you. So just take this design and stitch it whichever way you want to in your quilt. Now the second half of this design is to travel stitch or break your thread and work your way to the other side of the quilting space. And you're going to stitch your straight line and your little snowflake shape, your icicle light, matching it up on the opposite side so that it butts up against that first side. And what you're doing is you're just kind of matching this together so that they form this nice texture. And this is going to be a great design to stitch in your sashing or the very narrow border of your quilt. It's going to be just a really nice touch to that winter quilt that needs a little extra texture in those kind of blank spaces. And here's what it looks like when you finish Icicle Lights. For over 250 videos on free motion quilting, check out daystyledesigns.com.